papers. I'm tripping out over you, baby, over you, girl. Yeah, I'm tripping out over you, boy, over you, girl. Each day I'm not with you. Each day that I'm not with you, baby. Without sunshine. You know you're a bad mother. Shut your mouth. We say each day without you. Oh. You become a part of me. You're not like other girls. Oh! That is my favorite show. My favorite song on Intellectual Radio, you guys. He say, I'm tripping out over you. Welcome to the 7 o'clock hour with Cheryl Whitfield. Y'all know it's been Sistrunk for 51 years. I at least want to halfway do right by the man and say his name, you know. I want to at least halfway do right, you know. But listen, I hate coming here early and talking to my producer, Earl Winfrey, right? Because he be getting half of the story out of me before I tell it to y'all, right? But this what the real share and expressed on this show does not represent intellectual radio. Sometimes they don't even represent me because Bang 'em Up be taking over, right? But this is what I want y'all to know. Warning. There's a warning that I have to tell you guys. My sense of humor may hurt your feelings, okay? There go my brother Andre Williams. I sent you the address, Andre, if you want to come, because I want to do a segment on you in the next 30 minutes if you could get through the traffic. But my sense of humor, you guys, it may hurt your feelings. And this is what I was telling my producer. I don't know why people be saying something to me. I don't know why people ask my opinion. I don't know why people say something slick to me, knowing I grew up in poverty. I come from Robert Taylor Projects. I've been signifying since I was 10 years old, and I'm 53 now. Just imagine all of the kids in 4th and 5th grade that played with me, right? Now I'm such a thoroughbred with signifying that everybody called the police. For what? They ain't calling the police because I hit them. They ain't calling the police because I did no bodily harm. They calling the police because of my mouth. Stop fucking with me. That's all I tell you. Stop messing with me if I don't bother you. Please. Because my sense of humor may hurt your feelings. So we're going to start with, because I have such an amazing show. There's so many things I want to talk about, but we're going to start with, at the top of the hour, congratulations to the class of 2024. You know, the Lord blessed me with 7 children, y'all. So I had one come out in 2024. Mr. Remus Jackson the 5th. This is my 7th child. That's the end of the rainbow, baby. I pray my husband don't want no kids. I pray he don't. You know, my tubes ain't tied. You know, I'm so virtual. You always say virtual, but I'm so virtual and virtuous. So, you know, I can have more if I want to, but I don't know what I'm doing right now. But you know what I want to give a shout out to? I want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors. I've been promoting this restaurant for the last 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys have driven and when it got you something to eat, but all I tell you, they are the business. Okay. Creed 2 Soul Food Restaurant. They're 33331 West Valma Road. Their phone number is 708-929-4100. Y'all, listen, when I tell you the entrees were 2 sides, it's $18.99. Then entree with 3 sides, it's $20.99. Catfish with 2 sides, $22.99, right? Now, the sides, let me tell y'all the sides. Black eyed peas, macaroni and cheese, yams, cabbage with turkey, cornbread dressing, rice with gravy. Lord Jesus, the gravy was so good. Jesus, wait a minute. pinto beans, toast salad, and collard greens. Okay. So listen, I got the menu. I'm gonna post it up on my page. Um, Tina and Irwin are the owners. It's black owned. You know, a lot of people get upset when you say black owned, but God bless their ministry. Okay, we're gonna shop with. We go to Popeyes all the time, and they ain't black owned. We go get us an oxtail all the time. Half of them people ain't even black. Give these people $20, $30 of your money. Y'all spend $20, $30 on weed. Give these people something sometimes. Okay. Now, happy birthday to the Geminis that are out there. Crystal Wilson was last week. Evelyn Yancey, I call her Elbow. She's from 53rd and State. June 2nd was Logi's birthday. June 14th coming up is Lajion. That's my son Chicken. So you Geminis are in. So we're getting ready for you guys with these two-sided opinions. 1 minute you're cool, next minute you ain't. So we cool, all right. So definitely, there's so much to talk about. Donald Trump and his felony counts, acting like he black now, like he a nigger now, cause he got a Fed case. But the only thing he got the complexion for the protection. Usually, when they're found guilty on 34 counts in a federal trial or any trial, your ASS is in jail, right? So he's not a nigger. Okay. Now, a lot of people love Donald Trump because Donald Trump gave out them stimulus checks. Hey, Darcy. Okay, I like that too. I did like them 1,400 and 1,500, 1,800. Do I think Donald Trump should be the president again? Do I feel that he should be able to run again? Absolutely not. But here go the move. He got the complexion for the protection. He Caucasian, okay? So he will be able to run again in November. And some people say vote for Donald Trump. Some people say don't vote for Donald Trump. And then another thing, the reason why I think a lot of people want Donald Trump back because he's gonna finish the rest of the border. All of these people that are here on the road begging for $4.50, got their kids with them. You know, if that was some African American out there with their kids on the road begging with them signs, they'd be calling DCFS on us. I mean, it's double standards. The complexion of your skin does determine what will happen in the end. Okay. So then y'all know we was talking about P. Diddy, and it's just coming out all of the rappers that we thought were manly and heterosexual, that they have been bouncing in the bouncy houses, y'all. Okay. So that's coming out. Then I remember a long time ago when I was maybe 18 years old, there was a show that came on, White Girls Gone Wild. And you would see all of the white girls with their panties on, with their little coochie cutters on, with their flashing their chest like they doing the Jerry Bees. But now it has turned to black girls gone wild and the BBLs and the new chests and the I don't even know what type of booties these be, but we got black girls going wild. So I'm so glad that prom season is over. Some of the dresses I did like, some of them I was ashamed that y'all mamas them paid for that dress. I mean, one dress had a slit so high that if she burped, her coochie was gonna show. So but I know y'all thought she was sharp. She looked like a hoe to me. But them y'all kids. Mine's got to be fully covered, and you can put all the rhinestones and shimmer you want, but no coochie out. Okay. All right. Now the BET Awards is coming on, and they're doing a Usher Lifetime Achievement Award. Usually, you don't get a Lifetime Achievement Award till you about 85, but since people been dying, they've been giving them to them early. I feel that Usher should get one? Absolutely. Usher has been doing an amazing job. So they're trying to think who should sing. Definitely Chris Brown. Definitely Tank. Vito is real good. Avery Johnson and Maxwell. I think them should be some of the starting lineup that should sing for Usher. Um, okay, so at the top of the hour, my producer says, Cheryl, what is your opinion? What is your opinion? I don't know why they be wanting my opinion. Y'all know I'm from the projects. So this segment is called Stupid Is as Stupid Does. You know, when doing wrong, knowing you doing wrong, and don't give a damn that you done wrong, right? And Another thing about that is, how do y'all go in front of people knowing you wrong and don't even say, oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't understand the law. You're supposed to say something. So this week we saw a Zoom from a man in Michigan, and he joined in his court Zoom call while driving a motor vehicle when he was suspended, right? The man name is Corey Harris, and the judge, which I love this judge, his name is the Honorable Cedric Simpson. Now, his name would be Simpson, right? But listen, so Corey Harris was running behind, right? Driving to his doctor's appointment and had the MFing audacity to get his phone and log into a scheduled Zoom for a court appearance. I could have effing fainted. I couldn't believe the audacity. Okay. The judge say, are you driving? He said, and he was just so nonchalant about the shit. Oh yeah, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Yes, Your Honor. If that ain't a rotten mother, then he said, I'm pulling into the doctor's office right now. Just let me get over here, Judge. The judge say, are you driving? And then he say, yeah. He said, but are you stationary yet? He was like, yeah, one more minute. I'm almost parking. I'm almost there, Your Honor. I'm almost there, Your Honor. So the white lady, that's the public defender, she kept a cool face because she know this rotten mother. She probably saying, this nigga is stupid. Right? Like white people, they're not going to tell you stupid, but they just going to do their job because they done got paid. Do you get it? Lawyers is the most crookedest mother in the world. But, she going to do her job because she already paid her. She may was a public defender or she may was a paid lawyer. But anyway, so she said, once he pulled over, he said, oh, okay, I'm ready, Your Honor. You ready? The judge say, wait a minute, I don't understand. So the white lawyer started talking. Your Honor, we're trying to move this case for 4 weeks. The judge said, wait a minute, I don't understand what y'all saying. He was just driving. Isn't he here because he's driving on a suspended license? So then the boy with all them jacked up teeth, right, Corey, opened his mouth up real wide, right? He was fat. And this is my thing. You fat, right? Ugly, dirty, and you had the audacity to come into court and play in front of these judges in their face, right? That's if you don't do anything else, never disrespect a judge. You get it? Them judges don't play. So he couldn't understand it. He thought that he was finna move this case for 4 weeks and bam, he go, right? The judge told his ass. This is what the judge told him. Y'all know I had to write it down word for word. He said, wait a minute, he's here in front of my courthouse for suspended license and he's driving? Because the white lady tried to skip over all of that and kept going with the case. He said, no, bond is revoked. And he must turn himself. He said, Mr. Corey Harris, I want you to turn yourself in before 6 p.m. today. And failure to turn yourself in before 6, a bench warrant will be issued for your arrest. He sat there with his big mouth wide open and said, oh my God. Now, what God got to do with that? What do God have to do with you doing wrong? My producer said, how can they defend something when they wrong? Another thing that Mr. Corey, or the people against, what's his name? The people against Corey Harris did wrong. He made a comment to the lawyers after the case, after the judge told him he got to 6 p.m. to turn himself in. He told them that, wait a minute, the Secretary of State, or y'all call it the Department of Motor Vehicles, Department of Motor Vehicles did not enter my information into the computer correctly. So my license was supposed to be reinstated But they made a mistake, a clerical error, and that's why it wasn't put in. But where he went wrong at, he thought that they weren't going to check it. So he had lied and he had lied to the lawyer. Y'all have to always remember the lawyer is only going to say what you told them. By the man had to 6 p.m. to get to court. And then he made a slick little comment to the judge, like the judge was offending him, saying, "Oh, my license is supposed to be back correct because they entered it in incorrectly." When the black lady who now is defending him at 6 p.m. and she tries to say, "Oh, well, Your Honor, we have a problem because his information," the judge say, let me tell you what's going on. I love judges like that. Let's get straight to the cookie. Let's cut all the fat off of it. First of all, your client made a statement and he think that his statement is correct. He's saying that the Department of Motor Vehicles made an error and did not enter his license into the computer. But what I want y'all to know today, he has never had a Michigan license. He has never had a license in none of the 49 states in the United States. So you're driving on a suspended license that you ain't never even had. So the man said, "Well, I didn't have time to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles to fix the error." The judge said, "You a lie." He said, "Because you went back to get your state ID. Oh, when doing wrong, go wrong. Now, you sat there and lied to the attorney and told the attorney that you had license. You probably 55 years old. They said you ain't never had a driver's license in your life, nigga. Now, never in the history of niggerism has anybody ever got on a Zoom call and then tried to act like the judge was wrong for telling him to remand him and send him to custody. Now, they took the bond back. Now you in jail over a whole lot stupidity move. What you were supposed to do if you had a 9 o'clock court appearance, you supposed to had already left out the house at 7:15 to get to the doctor's office, get in there, stand in the bathroom. This is what you supposed to do. You supposed to drove the car because you know your ass doing wrong anyway, right? You ain't supposed to be driving. You supposed to drove the car, got where your destination is an hour before the doctor's appointment, right before your court hearing. Do you get it? Then go in the bathroom and get on your Zoom. He was so comfortable, and this is regular people. This is everyday living. We are so comfortable with doing wrong. He was so comfortable. He had been driving this car. He didn't give a fuck what the judge say. Fuck y'all. I'm going on where I'm going. Do you get it? And he was driving the car. And then when he got caught, he hollering, "Oh my God." Now what God got to do with that? You were wrong. Your mammy wrong. Cause see, people don't pick up them type of habits. They've been doing it. He been doing wrong. Nobody ever called him out on what he did wrong. And then you're in the highest court in the world. You're in the court fighting for your life, fighting for your freedom, fighting to try to be able to drive, to keep you a job, to go places. Because the worst thing in the world is to get on the bus. But you trying to fight for your freedom, and then you sit there and lie to these people like you really deserved it to be driving. And that was wrong. So when doing wrong go wrong, they did him exactly how he was supposed to be did. Send him right on into the courthouse, put him right back in front of the same judge, and revoke the bond and send him to jail. Now, what he will learn from that is when he get out and they issue him another bond, is to go directly to the Department of Motor Vehicles and don't get caught doing stupid things. Because I didn't feel sorry for him. I felt they should have gave him 60 days in jail on the strength of what he was doing. Because usually that's what they do. But I don't know the laws in Michigan from what Illinois do. But I think in Illinois, because of what happened with that big scandal where somebody was driving with a bogus license or didn't have a license, and the 6 people was killed. I think that was the Ryan case. It was the Secretary of State did. I think his name was George Ryan. That big case where they found out about the license for bribe scandal and everything. I think they should have gave him 60 days in jail just to think about it, on the strength that you tried to pull a wool over the judge's face and try to act like you didn't do nothing wrong when you done lied to these people over I think they say the case was 2021 or something, and you're still doing wrong, and we're in 2024. So, what this teaches each and every one of you guys looking at intellectual radio is to listen. It's all right to be a fool. Don't be a damn fool. And then don't sit there and act like these people are doing something wrong to you. And this is what happens time and time again with our skin folk people, that they don't know when they're doing wrong. When you know that you've done something wrong, you have to take accountability for it. And you say, listen, Your Honor, you are correct. I am sorry. I had an emergency. I had an emergency. He could have ran a whole good script. You've been lying this long. You could have ran a script, my wife finna have a baby. My mama got hit by a car. You gone, they lie on their mamas all the time. So be careful. And this is the season of stupidity. Cat Williams said that 2024 will reveal everything. And it definitely has. Month after month after month after month, something has been revealed. And this is the first time in the history of niggerism that a person that do not supposed to be driving go on a court appearance and act like he ain't did nothing wrong. So what it does is make it bad for the next person. It makes it bad. So now he may have to blow into something for the car to start. So what it does, he just makes another legislation for the rest of us to have it harder for ourselves. So listen, I don't know what to tell you guys. All I can tell you is to thine own self be true. Don't do wrong if you don't want wrong to be done to you. Okay? So let all that you do be done with love. That's 1 Corinthians 16 and 14. We have to get our children together. School is out everywhere, and everybody wants to be a hoe. Every mother I know, they got they coochie cutters ready. They got their summer dresses ready. Nobody wants to be a mother. I don't understand it. Y'all gave birth to the kids. You got a earned income credit, tax credit for the babies. You done got everything. You done got the stimulus checks. We have to put our children either in summer camp, or we need to have some type of activities for these children to have, because y'all know if you're on the low end or the higher ends in Roseland and Inglewood and different things of that nature, if your children is not well taken care of, you don't have to worry about them. The Grim Reaper will take care of them for you. So there are children out there that need your love. They need your attention. They said that May is Mental Health Awareness Month, but every month is Mental Health Awareness Month. There are children that are committing suicide. There are people, I think another Chicago police officer, they said, committed suicide. So everybody that make you think that something is wrong with them, they definitely need to be talking to a counselor. They definitely need the suicide awareness hotline so they can be okay. So remember, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. If you know someone, your neighbor, your cousin, just anyone that's out here in the world that is facing different things, make sure that they speak to someone from the Suicide Prevention Lifeline that can help them. Now, I have my grandmother, Big Mary, had 18 children. We're now down to the final two of 18. So I have an auntie that I think she's dealing with some type of um mental what would you call it? Mental dysfunction. Yeah, mental health and whatever. But she been going through mental health since 1993. So even though it's two living of the 18, we don't count her because she doesn't deal with the family under no circumstances. So everybody thinks she's crazy. I think she got good sense because she know how to cash her Social Security check every month. When they know how to cash them checks, they all right. So my uncle Zip Sistrunk is my only living uncle, and I'm going to do an expose on him. Zip Sistrunk, if you know anything about being an alderman in Chicago and running for any election, he is the man that helps to get all of the people elected. So anybody that need their signatures, these papers filled out with the signatures, he's the man that get the team together and help you guys become the next president, the next mayor, the next alderman, or whatever. So I'm going to uh, sit here and record this man because he's been saying stuff that even my mother never said. I left the paper where he said about a task unfinished. And he said Big Mary said that, but my mother had never said that. So I'm definitely going to do an expose on my Uncle Zep so he can tell me who our mama and them daddy was. Because, my mama, my grandmama was a Rolling Stone. A lot of y'all don't like to tell the truth that your mama and your grandmama and them was hoes. So we'll use the good word and say they were Rolling Stone. I know my grandmama was a hoe. I just know she was. She had 18 kids. 9 was by one person, and then these other 9s we don't know. We couldn't even think of who the name was to go on the obituaries. How they asked you what the daddy name is? All we know is John. We don't know if it's John Smith, John Moe, John. He back there laughing. I'm serious as a heart attack. But so I know my grandmama, and I don't care who get offended. My grandmama was a Rolling Stone. Okay, so I have to get all of this information from Zip Sistrunk Senior before anything happened in the world. Do you get it? Because my husband said to me, he says, how did he say this word? Um, Something about the conscious mind. I just can't think of it right now. And a lot of time we're very unconscious of people. That's why I say mental health and different things. We're unconscious. We're unconscious to different things because never in the history of niggerism would I ever think that I would be sitting here 9 months in the rear and my mother is not here. Do you get it? So I never saw it. I never saw death for her. I know you'll die one day or whatever, but I never saw it. Do you get it? So to be putting my life back together from that is amazing. Do you get it? So this is my thing. The last historian of the Sistrunk family is Ziff Sistrunk Sr. And I have to get all of the facts and know everything before this man going on to be with the Lord or go to the gambling joint or whatever. I need everything now. And so when people say something, I can say, no, that ain't true and have a video. So what I do like about now in 2024 is how we have these cell phones and we can videotape everything and we can put everything on Instagram. Because back in 1980, when my grandmother died, we didn't have that. We didn't videotape everything. We didn't photograph everything. So, what I can tell you guys today is make sure that you video everything, that you photograph every moment. I don't care if they sitting there digging a book out, they know. Get a picture of them. Okay. Hey, Tawana. Hey, Ann. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Pam. So video everything that you think that won't matter. I tell you the God honest truth, when these people are gone, all of that will keep you together because Satan will look at the things that you are going through and all of the struggles that you're going through, and he will make you feel that God has forgotten about you or God has left you or different things of that nature. Do you get it? But you have to keep your hand in God's hand. This is what I told you guys. I told this to y'all 5 years ago. I said you got to get God now before you need him. Because a lot of people, they only know about the Lord when they get to the funeral home. They don't know nothing about the Lord before then. Y'all got to get God on your side now. Be praying, repenting, and asking God to keep you and to make sure that you guys make memories every day. Correct, Michelle Lucius, and you will be okay. You get it? Because every time somebody die, everybody got this long little slogan. What is the slogan they say about your mama? I know you heard it before, Earl. What the slogan they say? They get on my last good nerve with that one. Well, make sure y'all treat y'all mama a certain way because I ain't got mine. I ain't finna tell y'all that. You know why I ain't gonna tell you that? Because death gonna teach you that. You understand it? I have no advice for you but to make memories every day. Take pictures, get all the videos you can where you could tell their life story. You get it? But all that tell you how to treat your mama. No, treat your mama how you want to treat her. Because when you laying in the bed late at night and you're thinking of calling her, you can't call. And You're used to her telling you to come run to the store for her, and there's no call. That's complete silence. You're used to her saying, "Hey, can you run over here right quick?" And you don't hear that no more. So I tell you, death will teach you better things than life can ever teach you in the world. You understand it? So listen, you guys, I want you guys to continue to stay prayed up. Pray for your children. Look out for your children. Listen, I know y'all finna cook all these lamb chops and these lobster tails and these crabs for these men that y'all dating. But I tell y'all to leave him at the back of the wall and get to y'all children and protect y'all children. Because I hear people say it every day that a woman can't raise a man. And listen, I have 7 sons to show it that I've done it. They all got college degrees. They all got high school diplomas and grammar school diplomas. So don't tell me about what a woman can't do when she puts her mind to it. You have to be there every day and walk with your children. This is now the summertime. You guys got to get there and walk with the kids. I know you're infatuated with this man, but let him get on the corner with y'all and start walking, okay? Let him sit in the park with y'all. But this is the key for you to understand. Stupid is as stupid does. And listen, we want to give a big hand clap before I close out. We want to give a big hand clap to Reverend Andre Williams. Um, it takes a village. This segment, this ending segment is called It Takes a Village. It definitely does. Andre Williams was at his children's school and, just going up there to check on his kids or whatever. And there was a young man who did not have a father figure or different things of that nature. He saw Andre Williams with a suit and tie on up at the school. And he's like, you know what? Do you work here? The young man asked him, do you work here? And Andre was like, no, I'm just here, to see the staff and help. And he was like, well, you know what? We need more black role models. This is what a young black, look, I think he's like 16, 17 years old, maybe 15. And he had just graduated. He was at a graduation ceremony, but didn't have uh, the family there with him at this graduation ceremony. So Andre took him under his wings and said, you know what? I'll be your big brother. And he raised the money yesterday to try to get the young boy some gym shoes. They was able to, everybody that sent money to help, they bought gym shoes, socks. The young boy had some shorts, a shirt. And then now the last thing that they're going to raise is money for him to go to this basketball camp to keep him off the streets of Chicago. So I know y'all used to uh, uh, making comments about people that do things for other people, but this is the key. You have to be the reason that somebody smile. Stop looking for somebody else to do it. If you could do it, if you can help these children, you see these little young girls out here going the wrong way, stop them and show them the correct way. Show them how to fill out job applications. If you have a connect, help somebody else, and it's a great thing to have a village because I thank Dorsey Foster True. I thank LaShonda Allen. I thank so many people that I've worked with over 22 years, known these people over 22 years. And if there is anything that I need, even Maria Ayala, there are so many things. Bonita Lindsay, I say Dorsey Foster. It is so many people that I could call on and don't have to talk to these people for 8 months. Even Tawana Watley Connor is so many people that I could call right now and say, you know what, I need this, I need that. And they get up and do it as if we've been together every day this week. And I ain't probably seen these people in 8 years. So you want to be somebody that when people say your name, everybody stop and listen just to see what amazing things you have done to help someone. Okay? So listen, y'all know my word for the day. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And you are brave. You are enough. Your words are meaningful. You have great ideas. You are the best at being you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. You are beautiful inside and out. It's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying, you guys. You can say yes. You can say no. You are loved. Self care is so important. You don't have to be perfect to be great. We all make mistakes. You are not anyone's expectation but your own. You are interesting. Nobody is perfect. You are worth it. You are important. And thank you for being you. And as I close, y'all know I got to say my little slogan for the day, and I'm done. I want to speak life over each and every one of you tonight. Every person that is listening, I want you to know and I want you to understand that it doesn't matter where you've been or even where you currently find yourself. It's not over until God says it's over. There's no limit when God is in it. Your terrible job, always remember, your terrible job is the dream of the unemployed. That's sure enough true. Your house, it is the dream of the homeless. Your smile, it is the dream of the depressed. Your health, it is the dream of the ill. So don't let difficult times make you forget your blessings. Congratulations to the class of 2024. 4 more years, and my babies is out the door. Listen, God bless you. God keep you. Cheryl Whitfield, y'all know what it is. Intellectual Radio, popping out.